ready to be titillated, tantalized, and teased by tasseled titty temptresses. But beware, these kittens have claws. Witness naked desire, naked lust, naked terror. Adults only. Keep both hands on the controller.
Hey everyone, Jacob Slade with SteamFirst.com, back again, and today I'm reviewing Typing of the Dead Overkill, a much-needed sequel to one of the most beloved SEGA Dreamcast games. I guess that's actually a lie. Not many people know what Typing of the Dead is. In case you're not aware, it's a game that was originally released on the Dreamcast, and SEGA went all out. You couldn't play it unless you bought this giant keyboard that plugged into your Dreamcast. I'm not kidding. There was no PC port. That was it. You had to buy a keyboard for your Dreamcast and buy the game and then play it on your Dreamcast. I don't know what they were thinking. However, it was a fantastic game, and if you are lucky enough to have played the original, like myself, you will be a fan of Typing of the Dead. But you don't need to have played the original to love Typing of the Dead Overkill. It's a fantastic fan service game. SEGA has an amazing track record in recent years of really pleasing fans of their more niche content. They've been coming out with new Crazy Taxis. They just announced the other day that they are coming out with a new Crazy Taxi game, which will be free to play on Android and iOS. I don't mean to get too off topic, but I'm just letting you know how much fan service SEGA has done in the past, and for people who really care about retro gaming and the history of gaming and love to play the classic games, everyone knows SEGA had a lot of classic games: Crazy Taxi, Samba de Amigo, Skies of Arcadia, and of course Typing of the Dead, and many more. So for the last time, fantastic fan service. Thank you, SEGA, for actually making this game. I am in love with SEGA right now. But that's not just what makes this game great. First of all, it's got a lot of humor. You might be thinking, how can a typing game, I played these in elementary school, how can these be entertaining to me? Well, it has a lot of humor. First of all, there's a lot of humor in the actual words it makes you type. This is not a game an elementary schooler could play under reasonable parenting, because there's some bad words. But you're expected to type them out anyway. And that makes the game pretty fun. But another funny part about the game is the entire story. I did not expect there to be voice acting and really a decent emphasis on story, but there was. It's essentially a parody of a buddy cop movie. So you've got this stereotypical, two very stereotypical cops just going around being badasses, killing zombies. It's pretty hilarious. There are times when it does try too hard, as you might expect, but there are also times where it just hits the nail on the head, and really, I actually laughed out loud quite a few times. Now, it also actually improves your typing, and this is key. When you leave middle school or elementary school or middle school, depending on your scenario, you think, okay, I'm done my typing classes, I'm a good typer now, right? I can do 60 words per minute or whatever. No, that is not acceptable to be good at Typing of the Dead Overkill. And if you want to become a faster typer and also play a really fun game, Typing of the Dead Overkill is a great way to learn how to type faster. I improved my words per minute. Not a lot, because I'm already a decently fast typer, but I improved my words per minute by about 5 words per minute, which is pretty good. Just from playing this game. It's awesome. So not only is it fun, it's a great way to learn. Who doesn't love learning and shooting zombies at the same time? Everyone loves that. Of course, it also, and SEGA is fantastic for doing this in all of their games as well, it retains the classic arcade feel. This game is all about combos and scoring points and beating your own high score and beating other people's high score online. In fact, there's even a co-op mode that you can play with a friend in this game. That's really cool. I actually have never tried it because I can't get many people to play this game with me, believe it or not. But give this game a shot. It is really, really fun. And I assure you that the co-op mode would be fun if you can actually convince some of your friends to play such a weird game with you. But the arcade feel is something I really appreciate in games, especially games that are trying to emulate classic games or that are sequels to classic games, as in the case of Typing of the Dead. There used to be a much higher emphasis on challenge and on points in the old games. It used to be not about finding secrets and beating the boss, but even more so it was about points for a lot of the old Sega games, just getting that high score. And Typing of the Dead Overkill has that as well. And of course the gameplay is super fast-paced, very hectic, very fun in general. Combine everything I have already said with the fact that you're never stopping, your fingers are on fire, there's no rest period throughout the level, you're constantly typing away. It makes for a very, very chaotic, but also very, very enjoyable game. There's really no reason not to like this game unless you are really a pathetic typer. In that case, you're probably going to hate this game. But again, this game can actually improve your typing, so if you are a pathetic typer, you might want to give this game a try anyway. There are only two things I don't really like about the game. One I already mentioned is it tries a bit too hard at times with the humor, and that can be let down, but every game that tries to be funny does that. And also, the graphics are atrocious, but I don't know if they're supposed to be. I think Sega was going for the kind of, let's make this be able to run on your dad's 2003 laptop or something. I'm pretty sure, and Sega, please correct me if I'm wrong if you're somehow watching this video, I'm pretty sure the graphics were intently low resolution and stuff so they could allow it to run on many different machines. I mean, it is a niche game anyway, so it's not like they need to appeal to everyone they possibly can. However, that shouldn't be the case because, as I've said many a times in this review, the game is fantastic. If you're into classic Sega games at all, not just typing games, because that's a bit of a narrow category. If you're in any type of classic Sega games, or really any type of classic arcade style game where it's all about racking up points and the gameplay is super fast and fun, for example, Time Splitters, this is a fantastic game for you. Definitely check out Typing of the Dead Overkill. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this review, remember that links to my channel and everything else are in the description of this video. I'm out.